On the burst fade, you want it a little bit behind the ear, bro?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Not just the taper, right?
Yeah, just like halfway.
All right, so my first step for this burst fade, I'm going to set a line right about here and finish it to somewhere like halfway through the ear. Whenever I put the line in, I'll make sure I don't push too hard to make a harsh line, because that's going to give me some more work to do once I have to take that line out. So make sure when you go in, you're lightly tapping. So my next step is to come in with the 1.5 guard on my wall magic clips. I'm going to take it about the size of my comb. It's a tight area to fade, so I want to make sure I don't bring it up too high, so I'm going to go about this high. And I'm going to go in close too. Alright, next step, no guard, clipper open. I'm going to go halfway. Before I fade these guidelines out, I always want to give them a lineup to make sure I keep some areas darker. Going with my shavers. When I get up to that line, I make sure I flick out. Now I'm going to go in with my 4 guard and debulk this and fade down into that 1.5. When I'm fading in a tight area, I like to fade down so I keep some area of the hair actually darker than the rest. For instance, I want it to be dark here. If I fade it up, I know for a fact I will actually take it higher, so fading down is going to help me prevent that. Next step, 3 guard open. Close. Two guard open. Make sure I'm just flicking at that line. Then close. While I'm doing this, I'm keeping this area darker by not actually hitting it with my clippers, but going next to it. Now back with my 1.5 guard open and just tap some of these areas. I'm gonna go in with my thinning shears, kind of lighten up some of these areas. Hit some of these dark spots. Make sure it looks real blurry before I go out and do the other line. Next step, 1 guard open. I'm using my corner, not the whole blade, but just the corner of this so I don't take it up too high. And it's also in a tight area, so it's best to just use the corners. Close all the way. Now to take out this line, I'm gonna go in with my 1/2 guard open. Same thing, corners. Halfway. Close all the way. Then I'll do some lever play, make sure I get some of these dark spots out. So before I take this bottom line out, I'm actually going to line the rest up. This actually helps me keep the areas dark and not take this line out. That's just how I like to work. Some barbers are different, but it works for me, so I just keep doing it.
What got you into barber cutting hair?
I used to cut my own hair.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and then realized I was good at it and started cutting everyone else. And from there, bro, I just
Took off.
yeah. I also like spraying my client up just a little bit on the lineup before I take out that last line. Just a little bit though, not a lot. You don't want it to look fake. So there is a slight line right about here. I am gonna try to take it out. I don't want to take it up too high, so I am gonna go in with some fast feeds. I got to a wider blade. Now I'm coming with my half guard open. Still trying to take that line out. I see it on the camera. I don't want him to leave without it being gone, so let's see if we can work it out. Just a little bit right there. And I'm going in with my one guard open to close. I always like to start open when I'm trying to take a line out, then slowly close it so you don't take it up too high. Now, clipper open, corner it, close it a quarter way, halfway, a little bit more, all the way. I do see a few spots right about here, so let's go in and touch that up. Have it open, then I'm gonna slowly close it so I see that line disappear. While I'm fading these lines out, I'm actually using my camera as a third eye. So if you don't have a mirror, bust your iPhone out and use the camera to see it in a different view and look at those imperfections. Point them out and tap them away.